So in this part of this lecture, we are going to be talking about naming of cycloalkanes. Cycloalkanes. Now let's just dive deep to our main focus. So let's start by what are cycloalkanes. Just as cycloalkanes, what are cycloalkanes? So condensed structures become awkward when we work with large molecules that contains rings. Thus, line structures are used almost exclusively in drawing cycloalkanes, with polygons used for the cyclic parts of the molecules. A triangle represents cyclopropane. A square represents cyclobutane. A pentagon represents cyclopentane, and so on. So let's start drawing on the structure you just mentioned now. So cycloalkanes are just alkanes in cyclic manner. When I'm talking about cycloalkanes, we're definitely talking about alkanes in cyclic manners. So our first alkane, the lowest alkane group, which is what we call this structure here, which definitely we call this cyclopropane. So once you hear about cyclopropane, we are talking about this diagram here. If you hear about cyclobutane, I didn't get this diagram very well. So this is what we call cyclobutane. Now once you hear about this structure, so from what you have been observing now, what will be the name of this compound? So the name of this compound is what? Cyclopentane. Why is it cyclopentane?
Hey brilliant minds, this is Sagacious Learners where science comes alive. If you're preparing for Jambo or clinical or GCA, or you're a 100 or medical student studying anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, physics, chemistry or biology, then I have got something special for you. I offer private and group online lessons designed to help you understand deeply and succeed easily. Just send me a WhatsApp message on 08163207065. Don't just study hard, study smart with Sagacious Learners. Let's grow your mind together.
It is cyclopentane because we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 carbon atom here, so definitely we are going to call it cyclopentane. Why in the other two we have 1, 2, 3. So since we have 3 and 3 is propane, so since it's nomenclature of cycloalkanes, I'm not going to attach the name cyclo to it, so therefore we call it cyclopropane. Why in this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we definitely have butane, which is equivalent to 4 when n is equal to 4, when number of carbon atom is 4. So we definitely call it cyclobutane. We call this the cyclopentane because number of carbon atom is equivalent to 5. So since the number of carbon atom is equivalent to 5, we call it pentane. So therefore pentane means cyclopentane. Now let me draw this structure in a way I think you will better understand. So there should be a carbon atom here. So this structure on yellow is the same thing as this structure here. So both of them are still this thing. So I just like indicate the number of carbon atom. So therefore here we have a hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. Why? Carbon is always 4. Carbon is never 3. Carbon is always 4. So if I should leave it in this way, meaning that this carbon is incomplete, so we're going to attack this hydrogen atom in order to complete the hydrogen atom. So therefore we have hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. To complete it 4. So anywhere you see this diagram, just know that there is always two atoms of hydrogen attached to this, unless this hydrogen is being replaced by a substituent, an alkyl group. So whenever you see a cycloalkane, there is always two hydrogen, unless it is replaced by a substituent, or there is presence of double bond, as we can see in benzene. In benzene ring, where we have something like this, or you have something like this. So this is not a good schematic structure of benzene ring. So a benzene ring, let me show you an example of a benzene ring. So a benzene ring is a bit, so something like this. So there's always a double bonds, but not in all parts of the carbon atom. So but there's always a double bond, so just have that in mind. So let's go further to draw some structures we know about. What if we have this? So this is definitely called cyclohexane. Why is this cyclohexane? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there is 6, so we call it cyclohexane. Now what if we have okay, go ahead and draw the structure of cyclopentane. So this one is for you. Draw for me cycloheptane. So go ahead and draw cycloheptane. So to draw cycloheptane, what will be the first thing you have to draw? So we have to draw this, and this. There is 4 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is what we call cycloheptane. Or let me draw it in a way let me make it more presentable. So this is cycloheptane. Now let's go